it's a very good question about my wife. She's an incredible person. Carol and I have been together since I met her when I was 17 and she was 15. We've been together 44 years. And as any kind of relationship like that, you have your ups or downs. But we've been really close over the years. Well, she has been such a part of me. We found out, so funny, you hear about this yin and yang stuff. It's probably true because we're complete opposites. For example, if I like crushed ice in my drink, she likes cube. And it goes from that basic level to the biggest things. And we're pretty much different. But it works. And it works because we care for each other, we honor each other, we respect each other, and we love each other. So with that context, imagine if you're the partner, in this case her, and she sees her husband undergoing all these things. Some of them she's experiencing with me, such as the bed shaking, but she's not getting the vision. She's not seeing the things I see, and nor is she doing all the things that I'm doing, because I'm possessed by this. I have to find these answers, from the voice that was in the car, and why is that happening? It doesn't make sense, right? So she has to trust in me. As I was early into this, I was visiting a lot of psychic people or talented people that have intuition of one sort or another, and I found out that most of them were women, and most of them lost their partners and they were divorced. Principally because I believe the woman grew into this new spiritual basis, and the man didn't, or he didn't believe, didn't care, whatever it is. They started to grow apart because of this, and I'm wondering, oh my goodness, is that going to be me? And I certainly didn't want that because we consider ourselves really close friends. Anyway, so I'm always have that in the back of my mind, and we have had challenges in all this growing. It's not all fun. There are challenges, but she is stuck with me. And what I would do, for example, when I had readings from psychics, I would tape them and I would play them for her. And many times the psychics were talking about her. She said, "Well, how could they talk about me? I wasn't there. You were there." So it's interesting how it all works. But I wanted to share with her the things that were being said about me, and also some of the things that were being said about her. It helped, I think, help her understand what I was going through, and sympathizing with it, understanding it, and somehow trying to sort it all out, so that she was not in the dark about what was happening to me. It wasn't that Tom just made this up. It was Tom is going through these changes, and some of them he can't control. So anyway, I think what we found out over time was that I relate to the sky more. I relate to the stars. I've always done that all my life as a child and so forth. And we found out more so over the last 10 years that she has her own spirituality, and I think all of us do. But we were able to really find out more about her too, and that was that she relates to the ground, to the earth. And while I might like the stars, she's like a raven on earth, a raven that picks up shiny things. And there's a cute story on that. We were in London in 2008, and I wanted to go see the Peace Pagoda in a place called the Battersley Park, big park. And this pagoda is a representation of the four faces of the Buddha. Looks like about 3 stories tall, and these big gold statues of the Buddha on all 4 sides. Beautiful. And we were there. It's called the Peace Pagoda. It was given, I believe, by the Japanese to the English. Well, we were taking it all in for about an hour, and we're walking away. About 50 minutes later, we're on the streets of London, and she says, "Hold on." And she says, "You won't believe what I just see." And so she picks up this thing on the ground, on the sidewalk, and she opens up her palm. And here was, in silver, about this big, was a charm that a woman might wear on a bracelet, and the charm was in the form of a silver peace dove. That is called confirmation. The odds of that happening are millions to one, I gotta believe. So it's confirmation, it's the way things work, and we found that true so many years of our life in the last 10 years, how the communication comes in. And it was such a beautiful moment to see the peace pagoda and realize that, but then to say, see, it's about peace. And we both felt so rewarded from such a simple thing. That's how we've worked this, is that we're both into it. We're both sharing. I believe Carol has tremendous spiritual gifts as well. They're just from a different place. And we try to develop both of our talents in this way, at the same time being together and working at this together. So that's the story of Carol and I, and how we adapt, because this is not an easy thing. Dealing with angels and other beings that we can't see, how would that affect your life? Put yourself in our situation. How would you deal with these things? So we feel very fortunate, though. Everything has been pretty beneficial and certainly not harmful to us. So we think the power is above for all this.